English 6, Term 1, Week 2, Session 1. Understanding literary text and figures of speech. Comprehend literary text, drawing conclusions, identifying the main idea, summarizing story events, applying the important story elements to one schema, learning vicariously from the text, analyzing figures of speech to get and clarify meaning, hyperbole, and irony. Learning objectives. The learners are expected to A. Identify the main idea, sequence of events, and conclusions from the story The Whisper of the Mountain. B. Summarize the important events and answer comprehension questions based on the story. And C. Relate the importance of protecting nature and respecting traditional beliefs to daily life experiences. Before we start our lesson, let us have spelling. Get your notebooks and spell out the words that I will pronounce. Number 1. Ancestor. Ancestor. Number 2. Generations. Generations. Number 3. Harvest. Harvest. Number 4. Progress. Progress. Or progress. Progress. And number 5. Villagers. Villagers. Before we start, I would like to ask this question. What does it mean to live in harmony with nature? What do you know about the traditions, values, and daily lives of Indigenous peoples in your region? Observe the picture carefully. Discuss with a partner. Share your ideas with the class. Here are some answers. Traditions. They have unique customs, rituals, and celebrations passed down from their ancestors. They perform traditional dances and music to show their rich culture. With their values, they value family, community, cooperation, and respect for elders. They respect nature and believe in living in harmony with the environment. When it comes to indigenous people's daily lives, many practice traditional farming, fishing, hunting, weaving, and crafting. They wear traditional clothing and use natural materials in many aspects of life. In addition, they preserve their language, beliefs, and traditions to pass on to the next generation. Take only what they need from nature and care for their land and resources. For today's lesson, we will read a story, The Whisper of the Mountain. As you read, look for clues to help you 1. Draw conclusions about the characters, 2. Find the main idea of the section, and number 3. Track the sequence of events. The Whisper of the Mountain, Part 1. For generations, the Dumagat Remontado people lived at the foot of the Sierra Madre Mountains. Among them was Kael, a young boy who believed he could outrun the wind. The elders always taught the children that the mountain was a living, breathing ancestor. If you take care of the forest, it will give you a lifetime of harvest, his grandfather Apohenaro would always say. One morning, a group of lowlanders arrived carrying heavy rolled papers and large machines. They spoke of progress and building a massive concrete dam that would take the river. They promised the villagers that this modern marvel would bring unlimited water and power, ensuring they would never experience a dry season again. Kael noticed that while these visitors smiled warmly, their eyes remained cold as ice, and they never once looked up at the giant trees they planned to cut down. Apohenaro quietly gathered the elders. The mountain had protected them for 1,000 years, but now a silent storm was brewing. Assessment Directions Match the word from the story in column A with its correct meaning or context clue on column B. Write the letter of your answer on the blank line. Let us have comprehension check. Directions. Read the questions carefully based on the story. Write your answers in complete sentences. Number 1. What is the main idea of the first paragraph? Number 2. Based on the text, how do the Dumaga Tremontado people view the mountain? Number 3. What conclusion can you draw about the lowlanders' true intentions based on Kael's observations? Number 4. Why do you think the elders gathered after hearing about the plans of the lowlanders to build the dam? And number 5, summarize the story in 3 sentences. Include the most important events in the correct order. Ways forward. Directions. Interview an elder in your family or community. Ask them about a traditional belief or practice they follow to protect nature. Write a 5 sentence reflection on how this connects to Kael's story. Here is your interview guide. What traditional belief or practice helps protect nature? Why is it important to your family or community? How does it help care for the environment?